Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. We're going to start today's video with a joke. Yes, let me tell you two jokes. Actually, I've got two jokes, not one, yeah? Joke number one. Barcelona. I could not have timed any better. Big up the phone, coming in at the perfect time right there. Even the phone knows Barcelona. That's a joke right there. We got 1001 gags about Barcelona. Joke number two. The phone's not going to kick off like it did the first time. Tottenham. Unbelievable. We get two in one night. Now, there's a whole debate for the whole Tottenham thing and the VAR that went down. Let me just put it into context that I think many can understand. If it were me, would I be angry? Yes. Was it offside? Yes. Done. Full stop. It's finished. That's it. We are in an age now where people wanted technology. Yeah? Well, we got it. This is what you get with it. I didn't want technology when it first came about. I wanted to keep just the referee's flag and just keep it as simple as that because I was worried that it would get into a state of going into the deep little detail, trying to find one little millimeter here and there. Like, no. I didn't want any of it. I was like, listen, human error is human error. Yes, I'm a bit peed off with the referees in this country and the way that they conduct their business sometimes, unlike European referees, you know, I think are more competent. But with the technology, we still get dodgy decisions. So when you come to this, was he offside? At the end of the day, yes, he was. It was by millimeters, but he's off. Done. Now, whether it's by a millimeter or whether it's by a meter, offside is offside. It looked like he was behind the ball. The VAR showed he wasn't, right? It is what it is. That's it. And as I said, if it was Chelsea, I'd be fuming, right? But the truth is, deep down, everyone knows it's there in plain sight. The line's next to the line, but it's offside. End of story. Full stop. Now, if you don't want that, well, get rid of VAR. Simple as that. Now, the biggest joke is Barcelona. Thursday nights again, is it, eh? Calma. That feels great to say. Calma, Koundé. Calma, Gerard Romero. Calma, Barca. Calma, Laporta. Calma, everybody. Rafinha, Dembele, Lewandowski. I mean, the new camp, everyone. Calma. Hey, we told you this would happen. We told you. Now, here's a little joke that I have to share with you guys. This is Jorginho, his reaction to what went down last night. Chelsea fans seeing Rafinha, Koundé, Dembele and Lewandowski drop into the Europa League. Could not have happened to a nicer club. And you know what? I'm only saying that because of history. We remember where Barcelona were. We remember the influence that Barcelona had. We had to suffer at the hands of UEFA Lona. We had to go to the Nou Camp 3 years later, and get our revenge in their backyard without anyone's help, with 10 men. And we done that, and it still didn't feel like it was enough. And they had Messi, and they had Xavi, Iniesta, all of that, and they're entitled to that. But everything that came with that club, what goes around comes around. Simple as that. And they wanted to buy every single man and woman and child in the summer, and they still go into the Europa League, and they can't sack Xavi because they can't afford another manager. It couldn't have happened to a nicer club. It really couldn't. Barcelona, look, for the fans, right? There's certain Barca fans I know, and I have respect for them, but for the institution, good. Anyway, let's get cracking into today's news. I've got multiple stories for you guys, Chelsea and non-Chelsea, so let's get into it. Tomorrow, you got your Brighton versus Chelsea match preview, so let's get stuck into what I spoke about recently, about Todd Boehly, Chelsea's direction, the directors and all that. We've had Boehly and Behdad Eghbali speak, and they've had this to say. I just wanted to show you this to clarify where they're taking Chelsea Football Club and their vision. This is it. This is from Fabrizio. Boehly and Behdad on Chelsea's plan. We have a clear plan and will adopt a modern, data-driven philosophy focused on elite emerging talent. We're now assembling a deep and collaborative management team who are eager to build a continued, sustained winner at Chelsea. That is, I mean, it's nice to hear, right? Nice to hear. It sounds great. Although, it's funny, whenever I hear data-driven, I always think of guys behind the computer just like, I now know everything about everything. Like, no, that's not how it works. Data's good. Use data. Use as much data as you want. That's going to support you, not take over you. I don't want Chelsea to turn into some AI club, right? Some artificially, some artificial intelligence-driven club. I don't want that. I don't want robots making decisions at the club. I want people making decisions at the club and using technology to help them, unlike VAR and, Tottenham and all that. But data-driven, modern, emerging talent, we all know what that means. It means having the umbrella of football clubs and having first-hand on emerging talent from all those clubs across the world, being part of a group, just like Man City. So I'm all for it. Let's see where it goes. Now, talking about that, we've made another appointment. This is the latest from Chelsea. Chelsea FC have appointed Joe Shields as co-director of recruitment and talent. So we now have confirmation number 2. We had Lawrence Stewart. Now we've got Joe Shields. We're going to get Christopher Vivel. Hopefully we're going to get Michael Edwards as the CEO of football. What a title, as I said in a previous video. Absolutely unreal. But they're coming in fast. So coming in thick and fast. So we'll see how it goes. And looking like Todd Bowley and everyone has a plan. And they're sticking to it. And we're now starting to get things done. So I'm excited. Now, let's get to one player who decided to speak. And I know a few people were happy to hear this guy. I was happy to hear this guy until when I heard what he actually had to say. And I don't have much issue with what he said, except one little thing, and I have to point it out. It's Kai Havertz. Check this out. Kai Havertz from Nizar Kinselas says he insists he doesn't need a best position and wants to score wherever he plays. Right? That sounds great when you think about it. But then he says, everyone should know by now what I can do. Kai Havertz gives clear response to questions over his Chelsea role. He basically came out and said, and this was with Nizar Kinsella, that, by now everyone knows what position I should play. I don't have one position. I have many positions. Mate. I love the self-confidence. If it is self-confidence, fantastic. But if it is ego after scoring one goal, banger, hands up, fantastic goal, brilliant. But if your ego is coming through over one goal, mate, it's inconsistent. I want you to start talking like this after you've scored 5 or 6 on the trot. Then you can start saying, I can play anywhere. Because right now we're getting 1 goal in 10 or 20. Not 20, that's exaggerating. 1 goal in 10, let's say, right? That's not good enough. It's not good enough. There's a reason why we're all confused as to what position Kai Havertz is actually good in. Because we haven't seen him deliver. Up until the goal, recently. Fantastic. Beautiful, right? Salzburg had them on strings. But apart from that, we've not seen Kai Havertz. So, it's not the best time to pipe up. It's good if it's confidence and if it is, I reckon I'm now starting to take over and I think I'm going to start some good form and then you show it. And it's not just talk. Right? It's like when a club gets battered every week and the players come on Twitter to go, oh, well, we're very sorry to the fans. We're going to try our hardest. The only way out is to go to the training ground and to keep working hard. Yes, and then next week you lose 4-0. We have to keep our heads down and keep working hard and then you lose 3-0. I'm really sorry. We're going to keep working hard. No. I don't need your words at that point. I don't need your words, right? And we've seen many examples of that in the past and I hate it. We need action. Now, he scored a bang against Salzburg. Cool, fantastic. Take it to Brighton. I want to see Kai Havertz against Brighton. I want to see Kai Havertz defending Graham Potter against his old club and getting us the dub. You do that. And then don't forget the weekend after, we've got Arsenal. Yeah? You perform against them. Okay, cool. Then you can start saying, people should know where I play by now, right? Now we're confused, mate. We don't know where to put you. We don't know to put you as a 10, as a 9.5, on the right, on the left, in goal, in the stands. I don't know where to put Kai Havertz at the moment, mate. That's just me being honest. So, look, we'll wait and see what happens, but keep this up. If you're now hitting form, keep it up. Keep it up. Mason did. You do the same. That is where I'm demanding from Kai Havertz because he has so much ability. And I know Kai Havertz can perform. We know Kai Havertz can perform. We bought him because every other top club in the world wanted him. There's a certain player there. But we need to see it. We need to see it. So let's hope we do. Now, to laugh and to end on some giggles. And a controversial point to end the video too, but that's after this. I just wanted to show you guys this because Vinicius Jr. spoke and decided to say something very interesting. Check this out. Vinicius Jr. on his toughest ever English opponent. The most difficult player was Reece James of Chelsea and Kyle Walker of Manchester City. And I know a lot of other players. I'm trying to find Trent. Trent, where are you? Trent. Is he in the bottle? No. Where's Trent? Trent, can't find you, Trent. Oh, just have to. It's funny that people were raving about Trent Alexander-Arnold, and all of a sudden the experts are coming out and screens going on now. Maybe he's in the screen. Maybe he's in here somewhere. I don't know. We'll switch that off. Maybe people are finally realizing that Reece James is actually absolutely fantastic. And when it comes to England, there's a pecking order, and Trent's not number one. Just had to clarify that. Anyway, that's, by the way, I'm not saying Trent's rubbish. He's not rubbish. Trent is absolutely class. But Reece James is better. That's it. Now, one controversial point. I saw what happened today with Jurgen Klopp. I have to mention this because, again, we're talking about inconsistencies with VAR. Well, let's talk to the FA or the Premier League. Well, the FA panel, actually, an independent FA panel that made this decision. What's going on? Let me show you. So, this is come out from Jason Burt of The Telegraph saying, it's an independent FA panel, so fair enough, but it makes no sense whatsoever for Jurgen Klopp to escape a touchline ban, and he will know that. The fine means nothing. What message does that send to grassroots football in particular? So if you don't know what's happened, Jurgen Klopp has been fined £30,000, but given no touchline ban for getting in the referee's face in a very aggressive manner. If you remember what had happened, he went to the referee and the linesman as he was going across. He was like in his face, right? To the point where I thought, yo, he's going to lay hands on him at this rate. For a split second, I thought Jurgen was going to swing, right? You can't do that. You can have a conversation with a referee. You can come face to face with a referee and you can go ballistic and tell him how you feel. But to block a referee's way, a linesman in particular, you know, and be ultra aggressive, okay, cool. He doesn't get a touchline ban, he gets a 30 grand fine. Thomas Tuchel comes face to face with another manager who's sharing the same emotion, and he gets a touchline ban. What? Make it make sense. Thomas Tuchel got fined for getting in the face of Antonio Conte. Might I add, not in a very aggressive manner. It was kind of a face-to-face, like a boxing standoff. It was kind of like, yo, what are you going to do? Do me something. You know? And Conte's just like, what? You know? Conte didn't get a fine. Well, no, he got fined, I think. But he didn't get a touchline ban. Thomas Tuchel got a touchline ban. And then I think that ended up getting taken off. If I'm not mistaken, I think that had to go through an independent body or whatever, and it got taken off. If I'm not mistaken, or if he actually served one game, I think it got written off. But there wasn't even a consideration for Jurgen Klopp to get a touchline ban. This is what I'm talking about. Inconsistency. It's not good enough. And it makes you wonder, how can Jurgen Klopp get away with these sort of things? How can Liverpool get away with these sort of things sometimes? Mad. Anyway, thought I'd end it there. Let me know your thoughts down below on everything that I've shared today. Tomorrow will be your match preview for Brighton versus Chelsea. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Kalma Kunde.